For number 16, 3 pencils and 3 pens are to be selected from a collection of 6 pencils and 5 pens. Find the number of different selection that can be made. Alright, so this even is clear. It's just selecting without ordering or arranging, right? So we can solve this problem by using combination concept or combination formula here. Okay, so we can see here that we choose 3 pencils from 6 pencils, right? And then and 3 pens from 5 pens. Okay, remember this word ends, it means we multiply. Yeah, so we choose 3 pencils from 6 pencils. It means the combination of 3 from 6, and then times we choose 3 pens from 5 pens. Okay? So it's combination of 3 from 5. We multiply this combination. So we calculate by using formula of combination of each, this one. Okay, and then we calculate here. So it's important to calculate one by one like this to prevent mistake. Yeah. So it's 6 over 6 minus 3 and then 3 factorial. So remember, this is the combination formula. This one is the same here. Now here 6, and then we should look at the denominator. If in the denominator the biggest factorial is 3 here, so we can stop for the numerator until 3 factorials. Why? Because we can cancel it afterward. Yeah, so it's 3 factorials, stop, and then we can cancel for 3 factorials. And for the second combination also 5 to factorials, 3 factorials, so we can stop for this expansion until 3 factorials. So because the bigger factorials in this denominator is 3, so we can cancel off 3 here. This one remains only 6 times 5 times 4 over 3 factorials times 5 times 4 over 2 factorials. If we expand this factorial, so you can cancel it then. 6 can be cancelled by 3 times 2 times 1. So remains only 5 times 4, so equals 20. And this one, 5 times 4 is 20 over 2 is 10. So it will be 20 times 10 equals 200. So it will be 200 different selection. Okay, so the answer is C. Okay, remember this problem is just selecting without arranging or ordering. Okay, so if you should understand the concept of permutation and combination. Number 17. All right. Number 17 is clear. The questions, it's combination. So this combination of 4 from 5. So 5 factorials over 5 minus 4 factorials times 4 factorials. Okay, this is the formula of combination. And then we calculate, it will be equals 5. Okay. So easy question for number 17. Number 18. Nah, for number 18, find the number of arrangements of 5 people sitting in a row on a bench. So we need to arrange. It means arranging. So we are going to use permutation. Okay, remember if arranging, ordering is using permutation. 5 people sitting in a row on a bench. So we arrange 5 people from 5 people, right? So by permutation with n distinct object, because we arrange these 5 people all, yeah. So it will be like this. So 5 from 5 permutation. So it will be 5 factorials or 120. Or you can just simply using this what concept of arrangement. So if we arrange 5 different objects, so just 5 factorials. So it will be equals 120. Right? So arrangements, arranging, permutation. Right. Number 19. This one is harder questions, yeah. Find how many different 5-digit numbers greater than 50,000 can be formed by using the digit 1 until 7 if no digit can be used more than one. So many restriction there, yeah. So the first restriction is you need to arrange your 5-digit number from this 7, right? This 1 until 7 is 7 number. You arrange 5-digit numbers but greater than 50,000. So this is the restriction. It should be greater than 50,000. Okay, greater than 50,000, it means we can only use 5 for the first digit, yeah, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, because it will be 50 something or 60 something or 70 something, right? It's greater than 50,000. So it's only 5, 6, and 7 that possible for the first digit. Okay. Since we just can use the digit 1, so for the next uh, digit we cannot use the previous digit, right? So since for the first digit we can only use only three numbers, 5, 6, 7. So for the second digit we can choose all but except the first digit that we have chosen, right? So it's remain 6. Why 6? Because the previous number is 1 until 7. So actually we have 7 numbers that we can choose, but for the first digit we can choose 3 of them. Can be 5, can be 6, or can be 7, right? So for the second digit it should be only 6 because we already uh, selects one here, okay, either 5, 6, or 7. The third digit, of course, we already choose for the first and second, so we can choose all except them, right? So it's decreased by 5. Okay, and then the 4, of course, it is 4 because we cannot use more than once, right? We already use from first, second, and third, and the fifth also it's only 3. Okay, so we multiply all. 3 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 equals 1080. So it will be 1080 difference 5-digit number greater than 50,000 that we can form. All right. Okay. Number 20. Okay. This one is hard questions. Okay, because the restriction so many here. Find how many different even 4-digit numbers greater than 2000 can be formed using the digits 1 until 8. If no digit may use more than one. So it almost the same with this, but we add one more restriction. Here is even number. Nah, we need to consider the situation. So firstly, the even numbers, it means the last digit. Okay, the 4-digit. Why four? Only 4-digit because we only arrange 4-digit, right? From 8. So the last digit or 4-digit, it will be only 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. So possible, 4 possible numbers here. Okay, we need to consider the even number first, the last digit. Okay, and then greater than 2000, it means for the first digit, it can be 2 until 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the first digit. But from these 7 numbers, we need to consider also an even number which is used for the last digit. Remember, we choose the first number for the last digit, which is even number. Okay, so it will remains only six numbers for the first digit, right? Because we choose for the last digit, which is even numbers, can be 2, 4, 6, or 8. This one. Then after that, we choose the first digit. Yeah, the first digit, because it's greater than 2000, so we cannot choose one. And we cannot choose the last digit that we have chosen yet. We have chosen already. Yeah. For example, if you choose two here, so we cannot choose one and two. If for the last digit, if we choose four, so we cannot use one and four, like that. So it remains only six possible numbers. And for the second digit is six numbers. Why? Because we already chose for the four digit, the last digit, and the first digit. Okay, so it remains six from eight. Okay, and for the third digit, of course, five, because we already used for the last, for the first, and for the second. All right, so we multiply all together. So 6 times 6 times 5 times 4, so equals 720. All right, so I hope you understand with this explanation. Number 21. In how many ways can three boys and four girls be arranged on a bench if boys and girls sit alternately? All right. So this event tells about an alternate arrangement. Okay. So we arrange these objects on a bench, but the condition boys and girls sit alternately, so it's alternate arrangement. So if we are using alternate arrangement, so we can simply solve by this. The number of boys is 3, so it will be 3 factorials possible arrangement. And then for girls 4, it will be 4 factorials arrangement. All right, alternate arrangement, you just multiply them. So 3 factorials times 4 factorials equals 3 factorials is 6 and 4 factorials is 24. So equals 144. So it will be for 144 arrangement. Okay, number 22. In how many ways can three boys and girls be arranged on a bench if boys are always together? This question is almost the same with the previous questions, number 21. But the restriction here is boys are always together. Alright? Nah, to solve this, firstly, the total of boys and girls is 7, right? Since the boys are always together, then the boys group into one. Therefore, the total is not 7 anymore, but it will be one group of boys plus 4 girls. It will be 5 different object. Okay, so there will be 5 factorial possible arrangement. Okay, because these 3 boys is grouped as one. That's why 1 plus 4 is 5. So it will be 5 factorial possible arrangement. But for the second, the group of boys itself, it has 3 possible arrangement, right? Even though these 3 boys are grouped into one, but they are in this group, they are there is 3 factorial possible answer arrangement, yeah, in this group. So from 1 and 2 we can multiply, so 5 factorials times 3 factorials, so it will be 120 times 6, it will be 720. Okay, okay, so this one, and the next 23. Nah, a committee of 4 people is to be chosen from a group of 5 men and 4 women. How many committees are possible if one particular person must be chosen on the committee? Okay, This problem is actually simple because we need to choose 4 people from 9, right? 5 plus 4 is 9, right? And remember also this one is arranging, yeah. This one is not arranging, I mean, without arranging because we just selecting, yeah, we just selecting 4 people from 9, yeah. So it's selecting object without ordering. So we can solve by using combination concept or combination formula. Uh, we choose 4 from 9, right? 5 plus 4 is 9. But one particular person must be chosen. So this condition, yeah. So the choosing it will be 3 from 8. Why? Because this, even though we choose 4 people here from 9, but one person must be chosen, right? So whenever you choose, this person is already chosen. So no need to choose 4 people anymore, but 3, right? Nah, because we already choose one person, this already chosen, so it's not 9 anymore, but 8. And then this is not 4 anymore, but 3, because one person already chosen. So it simply choose 3 from 8. By using combination formula, we got 56. Okay. Right. Number 24. There are 8 students in a class 10. In how many ways can you choose them for class leader, secretary, and treasurer? Nah, this one is ordering, right? So you choose an order for class leader, secretary, and treasurer. So this is arrangement, so we can solve by permutation. This one is permutation 3 from 8 object, right? So simply using formula of permutation, we got 336. Or we can do like this, the simplest one. For leader, you have 8 possible students. For secretary, 7, and for treasurer, 6. Because we cannot choose more than once, right? With the same person, right? So you just simply choose one person from 8 from leader, and then remains 7, right? And then you choose 7, one of 7 for the secretary, and then because you already chosen for leader and secretary, so remains 6. So you can choose a treasurer from 6. So it's 6 possible uh, person. Okay, and then you multiply 8 times 7 times 6, 336. So this one is simple by permutation because it's ordering or arranging for leader, secretary, and treasurer. Okay, remember ya the difference between the permutation and combination. If combination is just selecting, but for permutation it should be arranging or ordering. Okay, the last, number 25. The number of ways of arranging letters from the word mathematica. This is double, sorry, uh, typo. Mathematica here, all right. We want to arrange this word mathematica. How many number of letter mathematica here is 10, right? But here, permutation with some similar objects. The similar objects are M, we have 2, right? In this word mathematica. T, we have 2, and A, we have 3. So, it will be like this, 10 factorials over 2 factorials, 2 factorial, and 3 factorials. So you can calculate as usual. We stop until 3 factorial because we need to cancel with this denominator, 3 factorials, and then remain this. All right, so this one is remains this one, yeah. 2 factorials, it means 2 times 2, 4, so we can cancel 4 here. So remains 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 equals 1000.